Another was report. I got this thing set up different now, so we had our car washed yesterday, so I had to redo this. So I might have to move it over. But ride with us as we deliver. We're on our way for Uber Eats and Grubhub. We don't have DoorDash
still have yet to turn DoorDash.
Yeah. We're on our way to Twisted Burger.
Happy Friday to everybody.
Yep. Twisted Burger to pick up an order. And we were talking about, we'll start off talking about the Espys Awards. Now, you watched it, I didn't.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh, okay. I watched bits and pieces.
Yeah, me too.
I watched, what's her name? Serena Williams.
Serena Williams, who's the host.
The host. And I watched Sierra.
Oh, performing? How was that?
Yeah. Well, I'll start off with Serena Williams. So, first of all, if anybody doesn't know, I love Kendrick. So, any mention she does with Kendrick.
Was this her beginning act? The beginning when she came out?
Yeah, the opening, my line. And then she mentioned them again towards the end. She mentioned them again. So,
because she's in that. She's mentioned in that song.
What you mean?
I mean, Drake. Drake mentioned her in his.
No, Kendrick mentioned her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because Drake said something?
Drake in his song dogged her out.
Right.
Because he dogs out every woman that he went with, and then they move on with their lives, and all of a sudden they
go around the block.
All of a sudden they're scum once they not with him anymore. He doesn't like happy families. Because he didn't grow up with one, and he doesn't have one now. So anybody that looks like they happy and moved on and got kids and because what's his name? Common. He attacked Common.
Really?
And Common was like, everybody's like, what beef did you have with him? Yeah. He's the only thing I could think of is I dated Serena after Drake did.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So that's the only thing I could think of why he don't like me.
Drake dated Serena?
Yeah. Oh. That's why he talked about her like a dog after he broke up. Yeah, so he talks about anybody he doesn't. So Kendrick was like, don't talk about Serena. She from Compton.
Yeah.
So he was just saying anybody from Compton, don't talk about them. So Serena decided to get her revenge back on Drake that night at the Espys Award. And I love it. And anybody who was saying anything other than she deserves it, you're a dummy. Because he attacked her first. So as soon as you were able to get him, I would on a national stage. So
and her stage was national.
So she basically said one thing that she learned, I'm just paraphrasing, is you don't mess with Kendrick.
She said that?
Yeah. Okay. You don't mess with Kendrick. And then they start playing They Not Like Us, and she was crip walking.
Oh,
now
Lord.
If you remember, she crip walked on the tennis court.
Yeah.
And everybody made a big deal about it. So for her to do that, it's like reliving that moment, and everybody was laughing. So she said it more than one time. And then she came back later and talked about how children, wonderful children, and giving back and all of this stuff. And then she said it again about Kendrick and crip walk, and everybody laughed again. I don't have no water down there.
Was she?
That was good.
Was it a good transition into what she was saying, or she just out of the blue said something about it?
You could tell she was trying to transition into it.
Okay.
So that was funny. And then Sierra's performance was lackluster.
What is that?
It wasn't her normal.
Is that a new word?
Lackluster? No.
I've never heard lackluster.
Oh yeah, I say that.
I've never heard you say that. For about somebody's a performance.
Not a performance, but I've said the word lackluster.
What does that mean?
Like you're not really into it.
Oh.
It lacks luster.
I wonder how she's been on tour with Missy.
Maybe she's tired.
And Busta.
Maybe she's tired.
Oh.
Because it was okay to me.
Did she lose some of her baby fat?
Yeah.
Her weight that she was
She still got some of it though. But she's lost some of it. So do you want to talk about your part while I go in and get this, or?
No, take it with you.
All right, she's scared to talk to y'all by herself.
I'm not scared. I've done that.
Oh, you don't
I just don't feel like talking about this by myself. Take it with you.
All right, y'all. Y'all gonna go in with me to pick up this.
And they're usually ready, right?
No.
No?
So let's see. All right.
Well, you got to talk about Sierra's performance.
No, that's all right. All right, y'all. Let's go in and get this. See if they ready. Let me turn this around. This is Twisted Burger. This is an order for Uber Eats. I be forgetting sometimes, y'all, because I have both of them turned on. If you do this, you can have more than one, but you just gotta know what you're doing. All right, pick up for Stephanie. Okay, good, it's ready. Ouch. You know what? I just got Staples. Hold on. They Staples just stabbed me to death. Alright. I'm picking up the bag with they got Staples in it. Alright. Some days you don't feel like doing this, and some days you do. The Staples stabbed the heck out of me. That's on the Staples on their bag.
Oh yeah, a lot of Asian places do that. And
I hate that.
I get stuck with all the staples that they're putting in the bags.
Look at this.
Oh wow. So that's another thing as doing this job is being careful.
Gosh.
People go crazy with the staples on the bag, and they don't have to.
And that one got me good too. It's bleeding.
Do we have something in our bag to put on there? Remember, you used to keep a bag in here. So it has Band-Aids and stuff.
Hold on. Today not gonna be a good day for me. I can tell already. Hold on. Look at that. You got any napkins? You got deep too. Big stupid place. She don't gotta put 18 staples in the thing.
I can't.
You can get out. I'll hold this because I can't be bleeding. All right. Hold on, y'all. I got a dang on finger bleeding, and that got me hard too. That's why when it hit me, I was like, "Ooh." She like, "Have a nice day." Shut up. Have a nice day.
Why would she put so many staples in there anyway?
Just one.
I noticed a lot of the Asian restaurants do
You
that.
got hand sanitizer. Hold on, y'all. You close the door too. Dang. Who does that? And that's a deep one too. It won't even stop bleeding. God.
How did it happen? Was it a staple that was up?
Dang.
And you just grabbed the bag?
I took the bag.
Because I know how staples are. It's like a knife almost.
It's worse.
A paper cut.
It's like a paper cut. But this is worse than a... Look at that. Now that's sticking to me. You know what? I'm done. I'm done.
How is that sticking?
I don't know. I put the paper towel. Now the paper towel is sticking. This is just ridiculous. What's going on today?
Oh, no.
What's going on? That's all I want to know. What's going on?
Like Marvin Gaye.
Now I can't get the paper towel off of my finger.
Need some more of this? Oh, it had 2 cuts.
Look at that. Here. No, I'm not doing that again. Can you just pour some on there? Because when I did that, it stuck to my finger. Jeez. And you know it's gonna burn.
Oh yeah, it's alcohol in it. 70% alcohol.
When you get to their house, throw their order at the door.
You know what? Don't let them grab it and get stuck with the staples.
My blood is probably all over their food.
Oh no.
Look at that.
Isn't there Band-Aids in our thing?
Yeah, I thought you was getting it when you went back there. You just got paper towel. Napkin.
I don't know where they are in that thing.
It don't matter. Just forget it.
I got them in.
Just forget it. We need to put some in the glove compartment.
It's in that black bag, right? Our black, what you call it?
Yeah, but I'm saying that we need to keep some in the glove compartment.
You still need to cover that.
It won't even stop bleeding.
Really?
That's how deep that was.
Wow. The way you must.
And she looking at me like she's stupid.
The way it was grabbed.
Have a nice day. You have a nice day. Look at that. Talking about have a nice day. Paper towel blowing up my nose. All right, this is not going to be a good day. I can already tell. You see anything? If you don't worry about it.
What kind of Band-Aid is this? You want to try that?
It's a different kind, but it don't matter. I hope she is looking out the window. Like why we haven't pulled off yet. Because they can see us from where they are. She probably like, real? I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah, it is. All right. Ugh. And that's like worse than a knife. You almost want to get stabbed.
I know.
Than a paper cut
or a shot.
Or that staple.
A bullet. People say paper cuts and little cuts like that. Oh.
They worse.
Okay.
All right, I don't know. Go you're gonna have to go around go that way.
Just dripping on you.
That's on everything. It's on both of them.
Because you'll be mad.
I know. Whatever.
If your pants get wet.
I'm going home then. Then this thing is being turned off. Y'all just won't get no show today. If this drink spill on me. Just so y'all know, FYI. Go right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, go left.
You sure?
Yeah, just
turn left.
Hold on. Just let this lady. Dude.
Turn left?
Yeah. Turn left up here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Weird street. The angle of it.
Alright.
I'm all in they lane. Turn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now up here, go left.
Oh, so I just was supposed to do
it. Don't matter. I don't care. She didn't know where you was, and I don't know where this thing was going. Let me wait till she get on the right street for it. Hold on.
How low can you go? Can you go down low?
I'm gonna be yelling at everybody now that I cut my finger. Just go straight.
Now your opinions and your reviews are gonna be like, I don't understand why you're.
I'm gonna be mad at everything. All right, I'm done with the Espys. Unless you got something. You never said anything. Go ahead. Now what? What's your thing on the Espys?
Let's go back to why I never said anything.
I know, because I got out the car.
Thank you. So how was I supposed to say something?
Yeah, if you think you're gonna be arguing with me today,
no.
Okay,
but don't come at me if there's nothing to come at me for.
It don't matter. I'm coming at everybody because I hurt my finger.
Okay. Well, my only thing is the Espys. I watched a little bit of it. The one episode I saw, the part I came in was when her sister came out with just the jacket on and some.
Wait a minute, Serena?
Her sister.
Oh, okay, Venus.
I'm sorry, because you talked about what's her name first, being the host. She came out first. And I didn't realize I forgot she was tall. She's a lot of legs.
Yeah.
So it looked like she just had panties on and a jacket.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, trying to be sexy, Venus. But the back and forth with her and her sister, and what's her name from LaQuinta from Elementary, Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
It was boring. It really was.
Oh, they wrote lines for them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The banter.
It was a hit or miss. It was like, I get where y'all going on this, but y'all stale.
Okay.
And the people that did win, the few winners that I saw, the one black black lady, she won some award for being supportive for her teammate or team members that work with her and families that had cancer.
Okay.
So she was helped them survive and stay positive. So she got some special award. Her speech was almost a half hour. These two black guys gave the coach.
So when the people win an award, they gotta come up and do a speech.
30 minutes. You're talking about
like Usher's speech.
Yes. It's already a boring award show if there's nothing spectacular going on.
Yeah.
And then they the part of the comments was I noticed they were throwing shade, Venus and her sister and the Abbott Elementary LaQuinta.
I had to turn it on you. Go ahead.
They were talking about Angel and Caitlyn and let them shine kind of thing. I knew they were going to mention Angel and Caitlyn.
Because that's controversial.
Almost like leave them alone or
they should leave them alone.
So I like that they did that because they've been a big force in the whole WNBA.
The next street you're going to make a left. Go ahead.
Other than that, because, and we can transition into the Biden thing, his speech last night kind of interfered. So I had to try to find another way to watch it.
Up here, make a left.
Yeah. Over here before. Mm-hmm. But other than that, the Espys, sometime I'll catch a good Espy award with the entertainer. Some rapper girl was out.
What's her name? The Angel's teammate that raps.
Oh.
The one that was on the college with her.
She raps.
She's a rapper, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
They gave, lifted her up.
The audience was boring. I saw that.
I know.
While she was rapping, they wasn't even moving.
They wasn't even. A few people were.
Not a lot.
And what's his name was in the audience too? Little Wayne.
Oh yeah, he was in there with his ugly self.
Yeah.
Make a right here.
Why you gotta say ugly?
Lil Wayne is he's a good rapper.
Yeah. He has a sound that's unique. But other than that, it was boring.
Okay, right here on the right. Slow down. 73. This
you usually show me.
Yeah, they don't know what street we on. If they know what street, then I try not to say.
Okay. Stay here.
Leave at door. Ring doorbell. Because Lenore never rings the doorbell.
I don't knock or ring doorbells.
So if you want people to ring their doorbell or whatever, you might want to say something because.
But they just said meet at door.
No, this says ring doorbell. Let me give her this drink. They cut my hand on this stupid order. Jeez. And then they fill the drink up, and that's it. It keeps coming out. That's why you use the napkin to try to suck it up. It's still coming out. That means they overfilled it. That stupid girl at that place. She used 20 million staples, and that's what messed my hand up. And then she overfilled the drink. I know if you work in fast food, don't overfill the drink. I know y'all trying to do us a favor, and people that's coming in, you try to make sure we get everything. Don't do that, because that just makes it worse for the people when we gotta take our drink home. That's all you doing is making it worse. All right, let me hit deliver. And let me turn Grubhub back on. Those were 2 Uber. We did 2 Uber drop-offs.
Okay.
So I'm turning Grubhub back on. All right, so that's the end of Espys, right?
Yeah, not much went on with that. I don't really know. I didn't watch it detailed to see who won whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was going to say the last thing with that is a lot of the people that you normally would watch them, they're at the Olympics.
Yeah.
So that's why you didn't see, LeBron and Steph and all of them.
Okay, they playing now.
Yeah, a lot of them not there.
Okay.
The big names that you would normally tune in. Yeah, they not there.
And that's true because this is the Olympic year.
Go left.
Some years are not Olympic, and that's why the audience would be full of a lot. Because that one year, the SP, I loved it when it was each basketball, it was each star came out. It was Steph. Is it Stephen?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. That was an exciting year. And so that must have been a year ago or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But this year was kind of stale. Maybe because you're saying everybody is at the Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go left. All right, so that's it with the Espys. It wasn't that exciting. The only thing that, like I said, that stood out to me was Serena.
Serena making her comment.
Doing Kendrick on Drake with his dumb self. Dummy. He's talking about he might be doing another diss. He's just a moron. I can't stand people that's just stupid. He got a model that looks like Kendrick's wife for his clothing line, and she's modeling a wife beater t-shirt. I guess that's his slick diss again, calling Kendrick a wife beater again. He's so stupid. Get in the booth.
He's using the same thing over and over.
If you want to go against Kendrick, get in the booth and don't use any ghostwriters. You write yourself against him. And leave all the other stuff out, all the antics out. The cornball. And if y'all don't, if anything, Kendrick revealed it. We already knew Drake was a cornball, but now that Kendrick like really put it front row center, I don't even see how you can listen to Drake the same way anymore.
But you had a few updates you shared with me that I don't think we talked about on our show. With the Drake and the situation.
Oh, they have more Easter eggs that's in the videos. That's what you're talking about?
Well, even telling me about Drake and the whole Hell's Angel.
Oh yeah, they denounced him. They said don't mention us. They wanted to say mixed breed.
Yeah.
Don't mention us, because the Hell's Angels have always been known as a racist group.
Right.
They probably like, why you keep talking about us?
Right.
We don't want to be associated with you, with your black father. And not only is you had a black father, but he ghetto. As all ghetto. He's not even a stale black man that we could be like, okay, yeah, go left. He's a nigga from Houston. Quit mentioning us with you.
Okay.
So they even had to come out and say, don't mention it. We don't want to be tied with you, Drake.
See?
You're a cornball. For the Hell's Angels to come out and say, don't mention us.
Cornball.
This dude locks you in a cage and everything in his video. Do not mention us, please. And he got the whole neighborhood dancing. Bloods and Crips. And Crip walking all over you.
Right.
Don't mention us, please. We don't want to be associated with you. So they came out and said, leave us alone already.
Okay. You're not like us. You're not like us.
When the Hell's Angels say you're not like us, they told you who was like them. Those two white guys that was on that TikTok. He said, I got bad news for you, Drake. You're like us.
You're white like us.
Or he just said, you're like us, or something like that. You're just like us, or something like that.
Yeah.
Get the jacuzzi hot, dude. You're ready. You got 9 seasons of Friends to catch up with.
Watch. There you go.
You're just like us.
So Serena made a kind of like a comeback to what was mentioned. Her name mentioned in her song.
Name was mentioned.
Okay.
Plus Drake dragged her and her husband. So she has the right to say anything about him with his goofy butt.
Okay.
All right, so you mentioned you wasn't able to watch all of it, or you had to go between that and old man Biden.
Yeah, I had to try to find where to watch it because his interview was
his press conference.
Press conference was interfering on stations. You know how breaking news kind of thing. So I had to go to the actual.
Lean your head towards the thing a little bit if you can. Go ahead.
Had to. It's hard.
I know, but just do it.
I had to go to the specific channel.
Okay.
Like you said, we could do sometimes.
Okay.
To watch it, a little bit of it.
Okay.
But after those long speeches of winners, I'm like,
Yeah.
So it was just boring to me.
Well, Biden. Okay, I don't know how to say this. I am not a Democrat and I'm not a Republican. Okay? I'm not biased. There's no dog in the fight for me. I'm just voting for who I feel like is not a lunatic. That's all. I don't understand why Democrats have not sat Biden down. And I know I'm listening to some of these people and these celebrities, like we were saying George Clooney, who said he should sit down, which I agree with. And then you got other celebrities like D.L. Hughley saying George Clooney should be quiet.
They said the number of the Senate or whatever, whoever it is, and what you call it, is rising with how people are feeling now about
to sit him down.
Yeah. Yeah, that number is
First
rising.
of all,
they're probably trying to get a census before they have the convention, because like I told you, Donna Brazil.
Let me turn this because you're not turning your head.
Donna Brazil said there is a process in place for the Democrats at that moment to have an intervention, pretty much, and say, dude, all of us, 80% of us, need you to sit down now. Okay. And he would pretty much have to respond to that.
Yeah.
So she said they can do that at the convention.
All right. So first of all, it needs to happen before the convention.
And maybe Hakeem said he's going to be pulling people together to re-speak to that again.
It needs to happen before the convention,
especially after he said for the NATO thing.
I'm tired of
introducing the Ukraine
I'm gonna talk about that. I'm tired of Democrats who are defending keeping him there. I feel like if you're defending it, you really don't believe that Trump is going to destroy democracy. You're lying. And I'm tired of y'all lying. Don't lie to us. Don't get on social media. Don't post anything about how you feel like Trump is going to destroy the country. Because if you really, really felt that way, you would be putting out everything you can to make sure he's defeated. And that's how I know that you just reposting stuff and you just saying stuff that you really honestly don't believe. You go on the Panda Express. Because if you really, really believed it, you would move accordingly. That's how I feel. And so when you say that Biden is your best candidate, or you don't want to switch because you think it's too late, that he's your best candidate right now, then you have to co-stamp what he did even this weekend, which goes along what you said, calling Zelensky Putin.
Introducing him. Now, the sad thing about it is that's what Putin wants.
Putin is somewhere laughing.
He said, that's what I want. I want to be president of all Ukraine and every country that's near me.
Thank you, Biden. The president of Ukraine.
That was a fraudulent slip.
It's fraudulent.
Fraudulent
Thank you, Biden. Mm-hmm. The president of Ukraine will be Putin. Thank you.
Biden has spoke that.
You pretty much said what we already know. So why are you still spending millions and millions of dollars to defend Ukraine when you already know the president of Ukraine is Putin?
Well, let's see where they go.
And then that's not the worst thing that he did this weekend.
What?
He called Kamala Harris Trump.
Trump. Yeah, he slipped and said Trump, her name Trump.
My vice president Trump. First of all, when has Trump ever been vice president? For you to even make that mistake.
Well, Grandpa Vice. We'll see, because I think they said Hakeem is gathering the people, and they're going to have probably a meeting on it.
And it has nothing to do with age. I know Maxine Waters got up there with her wig and talked about I'm this age. And shut up, Maxine.
I'm older than Biden.
Be quiet. Nobody's talking about his age. We're talking about his cognitive functions. Yeah. Nobody. What are you doing with your hair? You keep doing your hair. We're not talking about his age. Mm-hmm. So for them to keep saying that,
stoplight. That's what I'm doing.
It's like, quit talking about him being old.
Right.
That's not what anybody's talking about.
Right. That's not the concern.
We're talking about him. And then here's the other thing too. Everybody like, well, he's human. People make mistakes. No, you don't. You don't make mistakes when everybody and their mama looking at you not to make a mistake. Mm-hmm. That's when you on your best behavior, really. Uh-huh. You make mistakes when you kind of like, just kind of talking and, oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I didn't really mean to call him that or call her that or whatever. But when you know everybody is watching you, I can look now because they're all up your arm was showing. So when you know everybody's watching you, that's when you don't make a mistake. So he needs to sit down.
Remember, he mentally, where he's at, won't think of those things. And that's another concern as well.
And then I see people on social media. I'm so sick of y'all that's Democrats. I'm so glad I'm not part of any one of y'all parties, Democrats or Republicans. Y'all so party driven, it's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Then I see some people on my timeline who are Democrats saying, well, nobody's calling for Trump to sit down. Are you a moron?
That's the whole thing that they were saying.
Are you really? Are you that stupid?
The one thing that they did mention on some of these shows is saying the Republicans at least pulling together for their one person. Whether we like them or not, whether they like them or not, they're all coming together.
Don't forget Panda Express.
And that's not every Republican. I wonder, do I turn here?
It's right here.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
Every Republican does not agree, but majority of them and the mega, they're pulling together to support their candidate.
Okay.
We're all over the place
Watch
as
this, guy.
Democrats.
Let me explain something to you guys.
We can't even come together.
Because some of y'all, I think y'all got maybe one brain cell. Or you just so much into the Democrat, you up their butt that you can't even see straight. What does calling for Trump to resign have to do with your candidate? If they want to put a dumb lunatic felon as their running person, what does that have to do with you? If they don't want to recall him, what does that have to do with the Democratic Party?
I think Sarah.
If they think that that's who they gonna win with because they got all these mega people voting for him, then that's who they gonna put forward.
Sarah on The View, whether you're saying The View. Oh, let me get out of her way.
She ain't looking either.
That's why she got all them dents on her car.
Go ahead.
Sarah did it. I know you were saying some people don't like when you say when I say The View or whatever. I don't care because I'm getting viewpoints from everybody, not just myself, but getting other people's
viewpoints. Do you want to talk or do I need to take them in?
No, I'm just saying.
Can you tell them that or do I need to take them in with me?
Oh, go ahead. I can talk to them.
Go ahead.
Let me get my bag ready.
What each lady said. Just say what each lady said.
I know my sister was saying a lot of times when we mention The View, because I watch The View. I like listening to a lot of the viewpoints, and some I agree with and some I don't. Some make me so angry. I'm like, oh Lord, they really don't care. But one thing I do understand what Sarah has been saying, she's an independent voter. She's an independent voter, and she's been team Biden. A lot of people have been team Biden. You know, they really are clear on their opinion on what's going on with the whole Republican side as far as Trump and the whole direction that they feel he wants to take the country. So being an independent voter, she's like, what is the problem with being concerned? Addressing, if people can ask a question and say, I'm a little concerned because he's not like the Biden he was 4 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever. She's saying we shouldn't be criticized for bringing that concern up to the forefront. We shouldn't be criticized for people saying, I love him, I adore him, he has policies that I agree with, but I am concerned about his mental state. People are getting crucified for saying they're concerned.
Exactly.
And she don't like that.
I don't either.
She don't like being bullied from anybody.
And it's like the Democratic Party.
Your concern.
They bullying people to vote for Biden.
I don't like that. I like the freedom we have in this country, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose that freedom. But if I say I love the man, he's good, he's been good in this, and this, but I'm concerned because these last few years he's been slipping. Can we not talk about that? Why am I being crucified to bring it up?
Yeah.
And that was Sarah's point. And I agree with her. So go ahead.
Go right and left.
Right and left, okay.
Haynesville. Going out
back to Haynesville.
And right. Yeah, I don't like that. It's like they forcing you to.
Yes.
And here's my thing. I don't understand why they don't realize that they can put somebody else. It doesn't matter who y'all put. Y'all gonna vote for him anyway because y'all party driven. So put some other white guy because y'all sure ain't gonna put Kamala Harris. You know, they don't want to have that conversation about the Democratic Party because they're supposed to be non-racist. So they not gonna put the fact that if they put Kamala Harris, that a lot of the Democrats ain't gonna vote for her.
Oh, wow.
They don't want to have that conversation.
So they force
they
you
want
to stay focused.
They want to still make it seem like the Republican Party is the racist people and the Democrats aren't racist. But they know darn well if they put Kamala Harris up there, a lot of them Democrats ain't gonna vote for her.
No.
They know that. They don't want to have that conversation,
Thank you.
So they rather just be like, no, just keep it the way it is. We don't want to expose anything.
Yeah.
So just put a white guy up there then. What does it have? It doesn't matter.
Galvin.
And not even him, just anybody. You don't even have to be a famous guy. Anybody.
I'm thinking it was like 4 of them that was listed. So
put him up there. The white people in the Democratic Party are going to vote for him anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
So,
and then you have the people who are independent, like me, my sister. We are independent.
Right.
Those are the votes y'all should be trying to get.
Yes, those independent votes.
And I can tell you right now, most of us, we not voting for either Biden or staying home. I'm forced to vote for Biden because I don't want a lunatic winning. So if that's who y'all put in front of me, I have to vote for him.
Yeah.
But understand this, most independents aren't thinking like me. They just gonna stay home.
Yeah. So
they either gonna stay home or they gonna vote for Mickey Mouse. They'll write in a name.
Exactly. Just please exercise your right to vote, whether you like each candidate or not. But yeah, that was the point that she brings up, is for us to, even like we were talking about George Clooney.
Right.
People are mixed views on that.
Mad that he
never said anything.
Why not? Why? No, you swear.
I see.
The thing is that George Clooney is a human being. Why are people getting mad at him for having an opinion? Right. You don't have to listen to him.
That's true.
What is wrong with this country? Sometimes this country gets on my last and forever nerves.
I think
y'all make everything such a major. George Clooney said something, so all of a sudden people hate George Clooney.
I think one of the things that has been a concern in our country, and that's whether you're a spiritual person or not, America, unfortunately, not everybody in America. We always talked about common sense. It's not common.
It's not anymore.
It's not anymore. People, they get their news from social media
Why are you
outlets.
slowing down that much?
I don't know. He thought maybe he was going to get out. He didn't want to hit him. Oh, yeah. I don't know. People are getting their news from Trump. What do you call those when they come together and do those rallies? Or news media like Fox News or whatever. People are not doing their research. They're not doing their homework. So that's why people get nervous when somebody like a Taylor Swift or a George Clooney or anybody that has a platform that's a lot of people.
Exactly.
If they're not all saying the same thing, hey, don't rattle the fence. Yeah. Hey, don't be negative.
They don't want anybody not to say anything. He has a right to say.
Because they feel like people will follow what he said.
So what?
And jump ship.
And?
So
what?
Know. Because America has been proving themselves in these last
so you don't want
elections and stuff that we don't think for ourselves.
Okay, then so what then? So does that mean that the person that says what they think shouldn't say it? Because there's a bunch of stupid people following them? So what?
That's even scarier. If you think
that means you're trying to stop people from talking.
That's even scarier, because if we starting to become numb or don't think for ourselves, you almost want the kingdom kind of a government.
Yeah.
A king rules.
You mad at George Clooney?
Think for us, king.
You mad at George Clooney for saying his opinion because his fans is gonna follow him.
Yeah.
You guys, I told you, I can't stand both parties. Both parties irritate me. They're destroying this country. And if maybe having a lunatic as the president changes stuff, then maybe that changes stuff. Because then that means the next election, it won't be party driven then. Because everybody will be like, we don't even trust the two-party system anymore.
Right.
Let's just vote for who we think is the best person and go from there.
The whole country.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, so we'll
all right, I'm done with that. Unless you got something else. I'm sick of them pushing Biden down everybody's throat. And if the Democrats decide to go with him, then you deserve to lose. That's my opinion. You deserve a dictator. And then he gonna run all of y'all out of there. Especially the ones that was going after him. He definitely gonna come after y'all. Now the black people, I don't think y'all got nothing to worry about. I don't think he'll mess with y'all. He's scared of y'all.
We don't know.
I don't know.
He's a loose cannon.
He's a loose cannon. Even Putin said he preferred Biden. If y'all don't remember that, I saw Putin say that. Make it right. He even said he prefers Biden. You know why? He said because he knows what he'll do.
Yeah, he pretty much, he's predictable.
He said Biden is predictable.
Right. Now,
he said he don't know what Trump is going to do.
We don't know.
If Putin is friends with him and continues to go horseback riding with him with no shirt on and all this, then he'll be nice to Russia. But if Putin says one bad thing about that man or his wife or anybody else, he'll declare war on Russia. And Putin knows that. So he's like, I'm terrified of that man. I don't know what he gonna do.
Yeah.
If he calls me and I don't call him back in enough time, he's like a girlfriend.
He may send somebody.
He may send a missile over and destroy my house.
You didn't call me back. You made a negative comment about me in the news media.
Yeah, so he don't know.
We'll see.
Go left. He don't know what that man gonna do. So I just thought that was funny. Putin is even scared of Trump. He don't know. Okay. His boyfriend. He's scared of his boyfriend. You gonna go in that neighborhood that we always see. You gonna make a left.
Oh, excuse me.
It's on the left. That neighborhood that we always about to go past.
Oh, past that store, the restaurant?
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing is these women are charged with killing their sugar daddy. They cut off his thumb to access his account. Did you hear about that? Mm-hmm. These women, I think they 21, 22 or something, and 19. And I guess they had this guy who's 53, a sugar daddy. They call him a sugar daddy. He is married. Wow. What he doing with 2 women in a hotel, you know.
Wow.
But they stabbed him a lot of times. They beat him up. They did all kind. They messed his body up. Ooh. Cut his thumb off. And used it
for the fingerprint
fingerprint to access his Cash App.
Okay.
And then they went and bought weed and just drove around, and you know they was drunk or high, because that sounds like something somebody on drugs would do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, why would you cut the man's finger off? The next one.
Okay.
Cut the man's finger off to gain access just to get some weed and do joyriding.
Right. Not big money.
If you're going to kill him, get some real money.
Yeah, take a big amount and then leave the country.
Yeah.
Okay. How did they get found out?
I was gonna read the story, but I got to tell you where to go. So I'll make a left.
Oh, okay.
So I can't look down and read.
Yeah, you have to be specific over here, because I have
keep straight.
No clue in a neighborhood where I'm going.
Go all the way around.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep straight. Everybody be walking their little kids. Mm-hmm. Bike riding.
That's the way to get out.
When you gonna start riding your bike?
Ooh, bird.
Ooh.
He almost got hit. I know. I need to ride my bike. I got the treadmill looking at me with dust on it. We had to clean.
I thought the lady cleaned the dust off.
She did, but still. She left it on. I wonder for a reason.
For you to use it?
Probably.
She's talking, but Lenore got mad. We got back from the cleaning lady, and she turned her treadmill on. And she like, why did she turn it on?
Well, she left it on.
She left it on. And I'm saying she left
the button, and it
I'm saying she left it on to give you a hint. Why is it so much dust on this thing? That means you're not using it.
You can clean it and leave it off, lady. But yeah, I need to get back on. Dang, where are we going? We're not even in the neighborhood anymore.
No, you're still in the neighborhood.
Not the neighborhood we just left.
I mean, you still
This is the back road. I've never been over here.
Well,
unless I don't
slow
remember.
Down. Somebody coming. You should stop. Keep going.
Oh, I think we've been back here. Wow.
And slow down.
Oh yeah, I've been back here. You know, a road is a lot of traffic if it has the yellow lines on it.
Yeah.
It's not just like a little neighborhood road.
Keep straight.
Goodard School.
How you messed them up? They following each other. Make a left up here. Oh, you must be going there.
To the Goodard School?
Yeah, you going there. You telling everybody where you going?
And you know what schools you can't go in.
You shouldn't be able to go in any school. Just go straight. You shouldn't be able to, because he probably going to park in the front. Yep, I was right. Bethany. All right. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll have to wait to read the story till you come back.
You can.
Wrong.
I'll just catch up.
Because I'm like, I don't feel like waiting for to read the story. It says, come on, y'all.
Let's see if they got a drop-off spot.
No, you gotta go in. She said a drop-off spot. Police in Washington, D.C. have charged 2 women with murder for allegedly killing a man who witnesses called their sugar daddy. Audrey Miller, 19, and Tiffany Taylor, 22. Tiffany Taylor Gray, Lord Jesus, 22, are also accused of cutting off the man's thumb in order to maintain access to his accounts. KW says laugh out loud. What's up, KW? Miller and Gray were taken into custody separately in recent weeks as authorities with the police department search for suspects in the deadly stabbing of 53-year-old Faisal Tinker Mariam, whatever his name is, several months ago. The women were arrested separately, weeks apart from each other. Oh. Among the injuries, hold on, let me turn this on. Hold on. Let me take a picture. If y'all came in late, the first pickup we had, I stabbed my finger on some stupid staples.
The staples that they put on the back, they staple the bag closed, and there'd be a lot of staples in there, and sometimes they'll be up, and they'll catch your finger.
And it got it really bad. It got it bad. It's like one of them real bad paper cut, which is worse than getting stabbed. You almost want to get shot and stabbed.
I know.
Before that.
Little shirts.
I know.
Well, he digging all in his pants.
Where? Ugh.
Don't y'all got kids? Y'all know.
That means he didn't wash his. He didn't wipe. He didn't wipe
real good.
Okay, here's something for y'all who got kids. Teach y'all kids how to wipe.
Yes.
So they not standing out here like this little boy is in line digging in his butt. He's literally digging in his butt.
Oh God! And he walking in with his hand in his pants. Look, he ain't took it out. He hasn't taken them out yet.
He better be glad it ain't some other little kid gonna go, ugh.
Johnny, why your hands?
Or they will say you smell like boo-boo. All right, you can go in.
I can go now.
He probably smell like boo-boo. We talking about this somebody's kid.
So sorry.
All right, I'm not sorry. Teach your kid how to wipe their butt. He the only one. Nobody else is wiping their butt like that.
Oh my God. Which way?
Go right.
Oh, that's funny.
Nasty little boy. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's funny.
What was I saying about them? Keep straight. Just
straight.
Or go left. It don't matter. Whatever. Go left.
Oh, I don't know why.
I'm just trying to get out of here to this thing ring.
Town Line Park.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, see into this ring.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, y'all.
That's funny.
All right. When you get up here, make a right at the Cedar Lake. Make a right on Cedar Lake.
Okay.
All right. This is the last one.
I have to see where I'm at. Cedar Lake.
This is the last one, number 4.
Now the sugar daddy story, though.
Oh, I'm reading. Let me read it.
Oh, because I was like, his wife probably didn't even know about these sugar mama.
Among the injuries was a missing right thumb, which had been cut off around the time of the killing. According to an affidavit, the arrest on Miller and Gray. They are two of 5 suspects. Yeah, Lenora. Cedar Lake.
Remember, right?
Yeah. 2 of 5 suspects listed in the affidavit. The others are men. Oh, okay.
They had some help.
With one of the 3 identified by police as 34-year-old Tommy Wack. He was charged in May in connection with the case. See, they never talk about the men that were. Oh, they probably set him up.
Yeah, these women got in his life.
Oh, here it is. Evidence said. Let me tell you where you're gonna turn, so you won't. On Belvedere, make a right. Okay. You going to Jewel, so you know where you're going.
The one near us.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let me go back. You're gonna make a right because you pointed that way. You're gonna make a right, not left. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Police said the affidavit that found evidence suggesting that cleaning agents had been used to conceal or eliminate evidence. Some of the evidence remained at the scene, including footprints. So they stupid.
Wow.
The lobby video from the lobby showed both suspects were there on the evening he was killed. Several days before police discovered the body. The footage also allegedly showed 3 of the suspects. So that they saw them on video. You were saying, how did they catch them?
Right, okay. And they had their power.
They had his cell phone and electronic device.
Must have some money.
But why would you use it for that? For PayPal or whatever, Cash App?
Cash App. He must not have had big money.
I don't know.
Usually you don't keep your big money in Cash App, an app like that. I
Maryland.
thought they would try to go
Maryland.
to the bank to. Well, I guess they couldn't get away with it at the bank.
This is in College Park, Maryland.
Wow. Okay. That was real dumb of them.
Yeah.
And now they got to sit. You know, if they are definitely are. What's the word when you're guilty?
Yeah, they're gonna be found guilty.
Yeah.
Now, did you hear about this one? A Philly man is accused of ejaculating on a woman's leg in public.
No.
She was just standing there. I saw this on the Shade Room.
How did
she was there videoing, and she already had her video.
Whipped it out.
Yeah, she already had her video on, right? So this guy walks up to her and does that on her leg, and she starts screaming.
He whips it out to do it.
Philadelphia cops and Meek Mill, the rapper, are searching for a man who allegedly ejaculated on a woman's leg in a drugstore, in a Dollar Tree store. A new footage captures the shocking aftermath. The video posted on Twitter, they say X, was apparently recorded by the alleged victim. And in it, you see her chasing a man out the store, yelling to everyone that he ejaculated on her leg. She was shopping before turning to run after the man in a speed chase. And then the clip, it's just ridiculous.
I would have beat him down.
She couldn't catch him.
Oh,
as he escapes the woman, you wouldn't have caught him. The woman then shows what appears to be that on her leg while sobbing loudly just outside the store. Another person walks over to comfort her. CBS News reports the store employees told the investigators where the man alleged hangs out. Cops have since released the photos from the surveillance video. I think they did catch him, but this is...
Lord have mercy.
Let me see, hold on.
Lord have mercy.
You can hear it.
Fucking hey! You go to hell, bitch! Oh my god! He done it all.
They can find out who he is by taking some of the sample, right? DNA.
They caught him just from the video.
Okay,
so they caught him.
Like scrape that off and give it to
a
police officer.
But yeah, she was sobbing, and then some people that was in the comment section was laughing, and I'm like, that's assault.
Yeah, it is. And he could have.
That's not funny for people to make. See, I told you how some of these people are
until it happens to
them. Until it happens to their mom or their daughter. Or what if they little daughter? How about that? How about your little daughter who's 5 years old, he does it to her? Would that be funny in the comment section?
But you know what? Even with that, saying that don't even matter. It has to literally happen.
Yeah, you're right.
Because just thinking, what if that? What if that?
They stupid.
It didn't, so they don't care and they laughing. But he could have a disease. He could have a STD.
All of that.
All on her leg. Yeah, I would have,
Lenore, you wouldn't have did nothing.
I don't know what I would have done.
You would have did what she did.
I would have been...
she yelled, was running after him and yelling.
Yes, but then, how did he do that at that moment?
He probably was trying to get it going, and then he did it.
I kid you not. When I go into these stores, I look at everybody.
Yeah. He probably was standing next to her trying to pretend like he was looking for something.
Lord, no. So and I wonder, is she a young girl or?
Yeah, she was young.
Yeah.
You can tell by
right up on her.
He must have been. Well, he was probably standing next to her.
Oh, no.
Acting like he was looking for something, probably.
And they always say, try to look at your surroundings as much as you can.
So then now you're gonna be what? If somebody's standing next to you shopping, you're gonna be looking at the man the whole time?
Yes. It's a space thing. He gotta come up enough close to you to whip it out and squirt it at you. So how close are you on me to do that?
I don't think people gonna.
And you know what?
It can happen to anybody.
No, and you know what?
Even if you're looking.
I'm being honest. COVID There's good and bad with the whole
the
COVID
spacing thing.
Yes,
10 feet or 10 whatever away from the
that
person.
was wonderful.
Don't be right up on somebody like
I
that.
love that moment because I know a lot of people said it was good and bad. COVID also with the mask, people are taking advantage.
Because what if you standing in line? You don't know somebody doing, but what they doing behind you.
I do.
All right, Lenore.
I'm serious, Kim. Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. How did this man get up on her to get close to her to whip it out and go poo, poo, poo?
All right. It's always famous last words.
No.
I never thought it happened to me. I watch people all the time.
And I know you're not questioning. I know you're not questioning me because I go in the store more than you do.
I don't go in the store.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I do. And I look at people.
Well, I'm getting ready to go in there now to pick up this Osco for
Oh,
Uber.
yeah. Look around. Make sure you... Any suspicious people.
Some old man. I'm just standing here waiting. You're standing too close, buddy.
Yes, sir. Back up. I hope it's a drugstore part of it.
Osco.
Okay, good.
That's just disgusting.
I don't pick no groceries up.
I'm not picking no groceries.
A lot is in the man's.
You don't know what he had in that.
Yes.
Nasty,
on her leg,
disgusting dog.
What would his? But
you know what his punishment should be? They should do that to him. All the guys in the cell. They should just put him right in the middle.
And everybody put.
He probably will like that though. Never mind.
Yeah,
that'll probably be something that he'll find exciting.
I don't know. Put it in his mouth.
No, he'll excite. That's excitement for him.
I don't know if that excites another man's in the mouth.
Yeah, if you're that way.
I don't know. He's messing with a woman.
We
don't know what this man.
We don't know what that man is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but go ahead. That's it for that one.
Back in the old days, Jesus days, they would have cut it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
but Lorena Bobbitt.
But then they would have just went ahead and they used something else to get their perversion off. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be the penis. They'll use something else. Yeah. They're just disgusting human beings.
Control or something.
So, and there's so many people in this world that are just nasty. If we only knew what half the people do when they don't know the cameras on them.
To other folks, to children, to seniors. And then too,
people taking care of seniors and stuff that we don't know what they doing.
But you know what? I'm starting to
disgusting dogs.
Get thick skin about the comments people make. Expect the worst. Expect the worst.
These people in these comment sections are ridiculous.
Death threats. I was looking at.
Why would you laugh at that? Don't forget Oscar.
The governor of Michigan was on The View, and they talked about her book. And they said they talked about the different things, her opinion on the Biden and all of that. The situation that happened to her, remember when she was threatened? They were going to take her hostage.
Oh, what's going on?
They were going to come and take her hostage, and they were going to kill her.
The mega people.
And they were like, they caught them. And she's actually saying, and I'm laughing too, because I kind of see where she's going with this. She said she want to meet with them. She wants to talk with them. She wants to see. She said, whether I get an answer or not, they may be totally cuckoo. She said, I just want to talk to them and say, why?
I don't want to talk to them.
No, that's her.
You might as well ask the devil why.
That's her, though.
All right, you can
and
go
of course, the women were asking, why you want to talk to them? They stupid.
You can go up.
I have to back up.
I know. You ain't got nothing else to do while I'm in there walking.
But if somebody coming behind me.
No, just walk. Just go around and come back.
Oh, man.
You ain't got nothing else to do. You not going to talk to them? You want me to leave it? No. So that's what I'm saying. You ain't got nothing.
No.
All right, then.
And show your camera. When you got a camera doing that, I bet you nobody be on.
No, she had the camera on. That's how she saw him.
What was she doing?
No, she had her camera on. That's how we got it all on film. She was doing a live.
She had a camera
She had her camera on doing a live, like me.
Does she do a show or something?
No, she was just talking. No, she was just talking.
Oh, okay.
And then he did that, and she turned the camera on him, and then he ran. And she ran out the store chasing her.
See, she was in the camera mode, so she wasn't trying to look around her surroundings.
Probably, yeah.
You gotta be careful with that.
All right, let me turn this around.
Because while you got that camera on showing, somebody could be behind you.
That's true.
Pull your hair or something.
All right. Just the last one, y'all. It's hot. You could drive around if you want to. Picking up a prescription from Osco Drugs. All right, sometimes when you do Uber, you have to pick up a prescription which is good. I mean, if you want to do something different, you don't want to just do food all the time. This is something that's different. It's going into either a store or like this, a drugstore, and picking up a prescription for somebody. Okay. Let's see. All right, here we are. Irene. Hopefully somebody will help me. There's 3 people back here. Excuse me.
Yep, we'll be right with you.
Okay. I almost gonna talk until I hear somebody confirm that they see me.
Hello.
Hi, pick up for Irene
Last name?
Lonsky.
Oh,
And so,
it's right here. It's delivered.
thank you. So just a lesson. Sometimes when y'all go into these places, even into restaurants, you say something unless they say, I see you, I acknowledge you. Because when I first used to start driving, they'll have you standing there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes before somebody even come and say, can I help you? So, and then even then, if I say, they'll say, I'll be with you in a minute, I would have given her a minute, and then I would have said, excuse me, again. So sometimes you got to be persistent when you picking up, just so y'all know, FYI. Okay. Turn y'all around. I hope this is going where we think it's going.
Saddlebrook.
I was trying not to say the name, but yeah.
Oh,
Jeez. All right. I might as well. You want to go ahead and get our address? Okay.
I got you on film.
All right. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, and it's the last one too. Thank you. Alright, so that's with that story. With the man,
And they called him though, right?
yeah. They caught him, thank goodness. Go ahead, you had something?
That's what I wanted to make sure. Because even with all that poor thing she went through. Because that's starting to deal with what is the word when you're dealing with somebody's body fluids and stuff. It's like somebody's blood on you or spit on you.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize spitting on somebody.
Oh. Now mama saw
That's a assault.
yeah, that's an assault.
You
You
spit
using
on
bodily
somebody.
whatever.
Spitting on somebody.
Fluids.
Yeah.
35,000 tickets about hidden cameras and other surveillance in Airbnb properties.
Yeah.
You heard about that?
Yeah. When you always want us to look into that when we're traveling.
Well, they have them in hotels too, so.
Not really. Hotels not
Did
as
you
much
just say
as an
not
Airbnb.
really?
No, not seriously. Not as much as an Airbnb.
Oh, you said not really.
Not as much
Oh,
because
okay.
that's not their home.
All right, that's a different word.
Yeah, you know what I meant
All
when
right,
I
go
said
ahead.
that. Most people don't think somebody in your 5-star hotel has a camera in the
A
corner.
previously unreported lawsuit regarding hidden cameras in Airbnb's property reveals that the company generated 35,000 support tickets by customers complaining that there were surveillance cameras. 35,000 complaints. A lengthy CNN report says that the problem appears to be a substantial one. Thousands of images have been recovered from short-term rental hosts by law enforcement. Hidden cameras placed in bedrooms and bathrooms show guests during their most private moments, changing clothes, being with their children, and even having sex, according to CNN's review of court and police records, as well as interviews with nearly 24 guests who found surveillance devices at short-term rental properties or were told by police they have been secretly recorded. Wow.
That's one reason why I don't like them. You're in somebody's house. I don't like that.
All right, well.
Because think about it, that's their property.
And it starts, and it still
and
starts.
You don't know what they're doing on their
it's
property.
like Uber, you're in somebody's car.
Yeah, but I don't think of it that way.
No, I'm
saying not doing anything private.
But I'm saying that was the same thing people were saying about Uber, that these drivers were taking advantage of the people.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not a company, it's their car.
Exactly, yeah.
So they could take
It's
you
their
wherever they
own
want to
vehicle,
take you or do
yeah.
whatever they want to do
But
to you.
what is it?
Airbnb.
Airbnb, I would always hear a lot of people, the good and bad. And one of the bad was that because you're in someone's home, you don't know what's in there. That could be a security thing.
But that's America, because they say here Europe regulates the short-term rental industry.
Yeah.
We don't have that here.
Yeah.
So we need to regulate it just like Europe does.
Yeah.
So it's regulated. I think if you regulate it, it should be okay to you, because then if somebody finds or they find out that you're doing that, you going to jail. You might not put a camera up that fast then.
Let me ask you this though. Why is it that we wouldn't have known that? Are we stupid as a country?
What do you mean?
Why would you not think to have some regulation when you are opening your home to public?
We don't have regulations on AI.
Well, we're slowly getting there.
That's what I'm saying. America
AI is different.
But we do everything slow.
I know, but
that's everything.
To me, that's common sense, because if
it's not common no more, LeBron.
I know, but the government, they want to regulate your body and how many pills you can take or to have an abortion. But regulating a home used in a public,
for people to use it,
you want to protect the public. When you be the first person to go, we need some laws that are going to protect us.
Yeah.
What can we do to regulate this? Because people are opening their homes now, and in their homes, it could be a person got to die first. Their dog bit them,
or somebody that they think is important gets
violated.
Gets recorded.
Yeah. So
Nancy Pelosi was recorded at an Airbnb. Then all of a sudden, there's laws on Airbnb because it was her.
So I get it. And yeah, AI, we are definitely behind with AI. There's a lot of things, even with drones.
I showed you that video of that AI Uber.
Oh yeah, with the self-driving car.
The guy was picked up by AI Uber, and he was like, he got in the car. He was trying to act like it was a surprise to him, but they say you order those specifically, so he knew he was ordering a you in your arm. He knew he was ordering a AI Uber. So for him to get in the car and act like he was surprised that there was no driver, he was like, all right, God, the acting is ridiculous. Okay. But anyway, it was an AI Uber. I don't know. How do you feel about that? If it's, let's say they just downtown, he's not going on, he's going a few blocks. Would you get an AI Uber if he was cheaper?
Isn't that the same as those other cars that's self-driving?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Would you get an AI Uber if he wasn't going high speed, he was downtown, and you only had to go a few blocks? You still would want a human?
Yeah, because I'm thinking technology can still mess up.
What about an AI food delivery? Like I showed you that one with in that other country, Chick-fil-A.
I'll be afraid that something would tamper with it.
Well, you have to have a code to open it. And then once it opens, then you get your food out of it.
I would do it just to see how it works, but I still would be uncomfortable.
Now, you wasn't uncomfortable when we stayed in that hotel and that AI brought us all our stuff.
That's different.
That was cute though, wasn't it?
I know. Bring me my towels. I don't care. Or ice bucket or something.
We asked for an ice bucket, towels. I don't think we got any food or anything, but he would have brought that too if we asked him.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be a hotel person. And I opened the door, and it was a robot.
It looked like that robot on Star Wars.
Yeah, R2-D2.
R2-D2.
Whatever the short one is, the round one. He looked like R2-D2.
And there was a little compartment.
And he opened it up. And you push the button, and it opens up, and all your stuff is in there.
Your towel.
And he announces himself when you open the door. I am blank, blank, blank. Here to, whatever, bring your items or something. Room service.
Or housekeeping.
Is there anything else I can do for you? And you can tell him at that time if something is wrong or if you want him to bring something else. I thought about it. I said, that's not bad.
Watching those movies. I am housekeeping.
And the person,
you open the door and they blow you.
The person at the desk was the only person. So they wouldn't have been able to bring it up.
Why did I think of that? They blow you away.
Yeah.
People can hire those things and control them.
Well, that's
they can hack.
That's
that's
Tom
scary.
Cruise movie.
That's scary.
That Tom Cruise movie where they hacked into the system. But
but I don't mind it for certain.
Do you want a real person to bring you your towels, or do you mind a robot doing it?
I don't mind a robot doing it, but I told you, a part of me don't mind a robot cop.
What if he malfunctions?
That's what I don't know.
Then you got shot.
For me personally, I know I won't be doing anything criminal, hopefully, where he
don't have to pull you over for a speeding ticket.
Does not compute.
He can pull you over for a speeding ticket and malfunction and blow your head off.
But a part of me would want him to be a robot cop because I don't want some cutie pie, male, female, getting off, wink, wink, and they get a violation.
Yeah, but I've gotten off from tickets.
I know, but it should be a fair game for everybody. Mm. Everybody should get a ticket if they broke a law, traffic wise.
I don't know.
And a robot won't see a black white. He won't see male female.
Yeah.
He'll say you broke the law, you were speeding,
and
then they will give you a ticket. I've known people who have gotten out of tickets, and that's unfair.
Yeah.
Favor.
I've gotten out of. That's what I'm saying. So I don't care.
I know.
They may see
maybe
you having a bad.
Your favorite may be he malfunctions.
They may see you having a bad day or something and be like, "Okay, ma'am, I'm just gonna give you a ticket right now. Just go on." A computer won't do that.
My app does not go this far. We will let you go this time. That's favor.
I don't know why she always calls when we in the middle of a thing.
Yeah.
But anyway. All right, that's it.
Okay.
So go ahead and lead. We passed the hour. We've been past the hour. But go ahead and lead us out, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us today.
Father God, we thank you for another day. We thank you for the ending of this week, Friday. A lot of people are so happy that it is the end of the week. But we just thank you for waking us this morning, and we're grateful to see another day, oh God. We thank you for this show. Even as we give our opinions, oh God, that people can chime in, whether they agree with us or not. Just understand it's opinions. It's not like everything we say, people take it to heart. We're just giving our opinions on something, and that people can listen or not listen, or tune in or not tune in. But we pray for those who have tuned in on our show and they like our show and they want to give towards our show to see if we're still, operating. I'm thinking, I've lost the words here. To be a blessing to our show. Do I turn right or left?
Left.
So thank you for those families and the people that have chimed in throughout our Woods Report episodes that we show.
Mm-hmm.
I pray blessings over those families, oh God. And the topics even today, we continue to pray for our government and all that's going on, the good, the bad, the ugly. We just pray, Lord, that your will be done, and whoever is selected, that people will still just operate, do their due diligence and vote. Just use their opportunity to vote and to make a difference if they really want to be involved. We pray for the story that we brought up about the sugar daddy thing, Father, that justice
they killed the man.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, but
his family
and all of that, Lord, we just pray over that and justice be done
all the way
in that whole situation. And I know we know a lot of that is probably going on, that we be watch as well as pray. But I pray over that family. I pray over the whole thing with the ladies and whoever else is involved, that your justice will be done. And then what other did we talk about? I forgot.
Oh, they don't matter.
But it don't matter. But
hold on. I think it's
Turn right here.
Yeah, right here.
But we give you glory and honor for this week, Indy, Lord. And we can just pray everybody have a blessed weekend.
Okay.
In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. It's the
Right
same
here.
house.
No, right here. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See y'all later.